sodamide. प्रज्ञा
हाँ सर
बिल्कुल yes, this is true. Remember, if you take sodium or sodamide, this is a test for alkynes because only alkynes give this reaction, but this test is not given by the alkane or alkene, as simple as that. And that's why you get this question. Barinder, based on the GOC chapter, okay, if you have to find out acidic character, tell me if you have three options: CH triple bond CH, CH2 double bond CH2, and CH3 single bond CH3. Which one is most acidic?
सर ट्रिपल
Yes, triple bond is most acidic. Why? Maximum S character. So maximum electronegativity. This one have more electronegativity. And here minimum electronegativity. Next, Chandana. If you have CH triple bond CH, then CH3 C triple bond H, and CH3 C triple bond C CH3. Which one is more acidic?
सर थर्ड वन
Third one. Because I mentioned minimum 10 times in GOC that electron withdrawing group increase acidic character. Correct? It means electron donating group will decrease acidic character. It means this CH3 group will decrease acidic character.
यस
Okay. Next is uh, Barindriya. ये एल्काइन किस टाइप की रिएक्शन शो करेगा, एडिशन या सब्स्टिट्यूशन? एडिशन या
एडिशन
सब्स्टिट्यूशन? Addition reaction. Remember, alkene and alkyne both show addition reaction because of the pi bond. Correct? So what will happen if you add any molecule in carbon-carbon triple bond? So what will happen if you add any molecule like HCl or anything like that in presence of acid? So both the molecule will be added by electrophilic addition reaction. Correct? So what will happen? Hydrogen will be added and there will be carbocation formation. Why we are showing this? Because this will be according to the Markovnikov rule. Even in Markovnikov rule, you see this type of thing. First carbocation form. Whichever carbocation is most stable, negative ion will be attached to this. Correct? So here hydrogen, here Z. Okay. Remember, very important that it show Markovnikov rule. Because this is electrophilic addition reaction. And when you do electrophilic addition reaction, you will see which carbocation is most stable. Form stable carbocation. And you will always see carbocation in such reaction. Carbocation. Okay. Addition of dihydrogen is easy because you already did this. If you have CH triple bond CH, you add hydrogen. You will add two more of hydrogen in presence of nickel, platinum, or palladium. Then you will form CH. CH. Sabatier-Sandon's reaction, the very first reaction of alkane preparation, right?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Sania, if you have CH triple bond CH and you add halogen X2, how will you add this?
Sir, a bond will break and to both the halogens will get attached to each of the carbons.
So it will form vicinal, not geminal. Correct?
Yes,
Vis
sir.
form will produce not geminal. This is what can be asked. And then if you take one more bromine, what will be the product? I wrote bromine, so I should write bromine. What will happen if you add one more bromine? Same way, more bromine. Okay. So can we say the color of the bromine, reddish brown color, will disappear, decolorize? So this is the test of unsaturation, and we have studied this before. Test for unsaturation. How? Because bromine color is reddish brown. When you take either alkene or alkyne, what will happen? It will become colorless. And if it become colorless, it means there was either double bond or triple. Same thing we did in the double bond also. Okay, find out.
No, sir.
Uh, so one more reaction. If you have CH3, C triple bond CH with HBr, and with what will be the product? And with what will be the product? It will be like Markovnikov rule. Bromine will be added to the more carbocation, and hydrogen will be added on the another carbon. If you further take HBr, same process, Markovnikov rule. And what will happen? Both the halogen will attach to the same carbon. Okay, remember, here it look like jam. Here it look like jam. Here it look like jam. Why? Both the halogen are present on the same carbon. But what is the reason? Markovnikov rule. Correct? Markovnikov. Next reaction is very, 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 very popular. You can't miss that. I will. You can mark this as tensor addition of water. So it is a simple reaction, but special reaction. Sanya, if you add water in alkyne, what will happen? Do usually Alkyne react with the water?
No, sir, they are immiscible.
Yes. Whether you take alkenes or alkenes or alkynes, you will say they are immiscible in water, so they do not dissolve easily in water. So if we are not able to dissolve them, we have to add special molecule. We have to heat them. Only then this will react. Okay. Only then this will react. Example, if you take CH triple bond CH and you react with the water, what will happen? You have to heat. That's why you will take high temperature. How much high? Almost 60 degrees Celsius. You know, this is a good high temperature or 333 Kelvin. 60 degrees Celsius, whenever you write in degrees Celsius, you feel it. What is the meaning? In Kelvin, we don't feel properly. Second, we take mercury sulfate. So mercury is the important compound. Mercury, very important. And also, we take diluted form of H2SO4. Why? Because alkyne is not able to react with the water. We have to heat, we have to add mercury, we have to add diluted sulfuric acid to make it react. What will be the rule? Rule will be same. It will be like normal CHOH. Okay, but here is the special thing. This will undergo tautomerization. Tautomerization, and you know tautomerization means keto enol form. This is enol form, double bond and alcohol, and it will convert into keto form. How? Hydrogen will be shifted here. See, double bond. Okay, so this is the keto form. That was enol form. So enol form convert into keto. Keto form is convert into enol. That is tautomerization. That's why this is special. Very popular. Okay, Pratigya. But if I take other molecule like CH3, C triple bond CH, and react with the water in the same condition, mercury sulfate, dilute H2SO4, and high temperature like 60 degrees Celsius, what will be the product? Pratigya. So, so only alkyne produce aldehyde, remaining all will produce ketone. Okay, remaining all will produce ketone. Okay, remaining all will produce ketone. So this is very popular reaction. You can mark this as 10 star. Very popular reaction. Then polymerization. Last reaction of this alkyne, polymerization. Barinder, what do you mean by polymerization? Barinder, what do you mean by polymerization? वरिंदर, आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
Yes.
What do you mean by polymerization? We are already done with this polymerization of ethene. When ethene polymerize, it will form multiple reaction, and this is polyethylene. This is ethene, this is polyethylene. So polymerization, multiple molecular form. Same thing happen here. If you take ethyne, CS triple one CH, multiple molecule. So it will polymerize, and when it polymerize, what will happen? Double bond, like this, CH now, and then it will react. Okay, so this is polyacetylene. Multiple acetylene molecule are attached because this name is acetylene. So polyacetylene. But this is not special. Special is this polyacetylene is electricity conductor. It can conduct electricity, and this can be asked in your objective part or statement. Can polyacetylene conduct electricity? Yes, it can. What is the use? That's why, because it can conduct electricity. So thin film is used in the electrode. You can't skip even a single word from the NCERT. Thin film of polyacetylene used in electrode in battery. Why? Because they are good conductor, lighter and cheaper. Why? Because lighter, cheaper and good conductor and good conductor. Correct? Last reaction. And last reaction is special. I will ask other part. Cyclic polymerization. सानिया मुझे बताओ what is reforming?
So what is
Reforming.
reform?
Sandana, what is reforming?
So which come into the initial position, like an elastic.
What?
Mm. So which come into the initial position.
Coming to the initial position. Reformation. No reforming. Anvita, what is reforming? Pratigya Barinder, what is reforming? Anybody know what is the reforming? This is aromatization from the alkane. Aromatization from the alkane. Do you remember this? Aromatization from the alkane.
So reformation and
Reformation is different. Reforming is different. Correct? Reforming is different. Reformation is different. Reforming is also known as aromatization. Do you remember this? In alkene, aromatization or reforming. And this is very special reaction because you can make benzene ring by this process. If you heat the alkene at very high temperature, then benzene formation will occur. How? Example, you take this CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. This is hexane. So if this react at very high temperature, 773 Kelvin, almost 500 degrees Celsius, just imagine 500 degrees Celsius, very high temperature and pressure. So what will happen? You can take any oxide, molybdenum oxide or vanadium oxide or chromium oxide. This will form benzene ring. And this reaction is very special, aromatization or reforming. Do you remember this?
Yes, sir.
You cannot forget this because this is popular reaction. You just wrote your test from this topic. Remember this. You just wrote test from this topic. Almost product is same, but you can make same benzene ring from the ethine also. Here we are using red hot iron tube at 600 degrees Celsius temperature. Okay, and it is one of the best route how you can convert one aliphatic into the aromatic. Two method. One from the hexane and second from the alkyne. Example, if you take CH triple bond CH, CH triple bond CH and CH triple bond CH and you take red hot iron tube at 873 Kelvin or you can take almost 600 very high temperature. Why? You have to break the bond. First you have to break the bond and product will be same. Why? Because bond will be shifted. Example, one bond shifted from here to here. It will be double bond here. It will be single bond, same double bond to single bond here, same double bond to single bond, right? So all these reactions are important. So what we did here in chemical property, acidic correction, addition reaction, unsaturation test or Markovnikov rules, addition of water is important, and then polymerization. If I have to summarize full alkyne in 2 minutes, see time, it is 7:13. Alkyne, I want to prepare this. So product is CH triple bond CH. One, I can prepare from the calcium carbide using H2O. And second, I can make it from the uh, two halogen group CX, CX, vicinal dihalide. I have to use alcoholic KOH and sodamide. Correct. That's all. Done. This is done. If this is done, now you have to do reaction of the alkyne. If you have reaction of alkyne, what will be the possible product? One possible product is it can react with the sodium and it can react with the sodamide. Both show that it is acidic in nature. Both show it is acidic in nature. Third, test of unsaturation. If you add example HBr 2 times, then what will happen? Both the halogen will be attached to the same carbon. Markovnikov rule. Markovnikov rule. Markovnikov rule. Then, if you add water, addition of water is special because you add mercury in the acidic condition and tautomerization will happen. Tautomerization will happen. This will form with the CH2 double bond CHOH. Polymerization. If you do polymerization, then there are different methods. This is a conductor of electricity, and you can form CH double bond CH, single bond CH, double bond CH, like this. And last, aromatization, formation of benzene ring in the presence of a red hot iron tube at very high temperature, 873 Kelvin. This is what we did today. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Alkyne is thoroughly done. We need one more class for aromatic. Though aromatic is done, but aromatic formation and reaction are not yet done, and it is like very common with other chapter because preparation of benzene. Two method we are already done with. One, reforming here, right? Reforming this, and second this. Two methods are already done of the benzene formation or aromatic compound. Aromaticity is already done. So many things are done. And when I'm asking question, now you can feel, guys, you are not good in hydrocarbon. You are not able to answer many questions. So you are not good. Okay, let's do one NCERT question and then NEET question. How to convert ethanoic acid into benzene ring? How to convert ethanoic acid into benzene ring? See, because we are not doing board part, so we are not bothered about how, but you should know what are the possible reactant for the benzene formation. You can make it either from the alkene, like hexene can produce this, or second method is you can produce this from CH triple bond CH. Correct? How to make CH triple bond CH from this? First, you can do decarboxylation here. Through decarboxylation, we will get alkene example. First, you add NaOH in this. What will happen? H2O will come out, correct? And it will form CH3, COO negative and sodium positive. Then decarboxylation. First, alkene preparation. In case of NaOH and calcium oxide and heat, CH4 will form. but we need 2 carbon. How to get 2 carbon? Woods reaction. Then it will be CH3, single bond CH3. Still, this is not enough. Uh, because if you want to get alkyne, you can get alkyne from vicinal dihalide, correct? Like CH2, CH2, halogen and halogen. How to get this? You have to add 2 halogen, correct? You have to add 2 halogen. How to add 2 halogen? In this alkane, you can add halogen. What will happen? Product will be CH3, CH2, halogen. Simple halogen addition because you have substitution reaction of alkene. Simple substitution, correct? Now, if you add one more halogen in this, one more halogen in this, you cannot do. Why? Already you have halogen. That's why. What will you do? Alcoholic KOH. Sania, what will be the product in alcoholic KOH?
Sir, CH3, CH2, CH2.
Elimination reaction.
So,
Here you can add halogen. If you add halogen, CH2, CH2, unsaturation test. Test of unsaturation. Reddish brown color will convert into colorless. Reddish brown of bromine will convert into colorless. And now you know this is the compound. Here you can convert into this by alcoholic KOH and sodamide. Today we did this. And from this you can make this by using red hot iron tube at very high temperature, 873 Kelvin. And I think this is what you hated in 12th class. सबसे गंदा तुम्हें लगता होगा कन्वर्जन, करेक्ट? Conversion,
yes, sir.
how to convert one compound into other, because you cannot remember this. You're not supposed to remember this. It's your choice. You can do by any method. You should get result. Example, if you can convert same compound into the hexene, you can still form product, correct? And hexene then converted to the benzene by aromatization, reforming. So it's your choice. That's the best part. You should get product in any method. Example, let me show you one more example. If you take this reaction, you can directly convert into this by Kolbe electrolysis. So it's your choice. You can do this. NCERT did not mention this, but you can do. Why? Because in Kolbe electrolysis, number of carbon become double, right? So Kolbe electrolysis is possible here. And after that, like here you have halogen, alcoholic KOH is the only option because the hydrohallucination reaction, correct? Dehydrohallucination reaction. So you need alkene for the double molecule. Done. So you hated this, but this is what you need because remember this, कभी भी तुम ऑर्गेनिक के क्वेश्चन पूरी ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री के बिना नहीं कर सकते. You can never solve organic question without finishing full organic chemistry. You can do it for the physical, but you can never do this for the organic and inorganic, especially organic. All reactions are like integrated to each other. They are related to each other. समझ गए? इसलिए तुम देखोगे कि इवन इफ यू आर सॉल्विंग hydrocarbon, you will get some of the topic from the 12th class organic chemistry. Got it?
Yes.
Then
Yes, sir.
let's solve some question. And here you will see there are many questions from the organic part, and these are mixture. Previous year chemistry, hydrocarbon, open bench, sodium mercury. This will see you had this question, which will not decolorize. So decolorize means which will not react with the bromine water. Normally what happens if you have alkene, it react with the bromine, reddish brown color of the bromine will convert into the colorless compound. Correct? So whichever molecule does not have double bond cannot do this. This was your question. What is the product in first reaction? Barinder. Alkyne in red hot iron tube at this temperature. Barinder.
Benzene.
Benzene. Exactly. Anvita. If you take an hexene in molybdenum oxide at 500 degrees Celsius temperature in this, what will be the product? Anvita, Anvita, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So what will be the product? Benzene, reforming, aromatization. We just did this. Reforming, aromatization. Chandana, see, if you take this with soda lime, what is soda lime?
NaNH2 sodium.
NaOH and calcium oxide. Correct? What will be the product? You remove this part and add hydrogen here. We just did this reaction. Correct? How? Because I said ki if you take CH3, COONA in presence of NaOH, calcium oxide and heat this decarboxylation reaction, this will be removed, hydrogen will be added.
Yes.
Product was this same. But this is from the 12th class. As I mentioned, ki you can never solve organic questions without doing full organic. If you take diazonium salt, warm water, what will be the product? Sania, phenol, na?
Yes, sir.
So they are asking in which of the following reaction benzene is not product B. But this is a good revision of all this benzene formation process and this decarboxylation. You already had this question. Because same reaction is given. You have sodium ethanoate, CH3, COO, negative and sodium. This is sodium ethanoate. react with NaOH in presence of calcium oxide, same decarboxylation. Same decarboxylation, you remove this part, add hydrogen, what will be the product? Done. Right? 2 mole. 1 mole is 16 gram, 2 mole 32 gram. Tell me how much time it takes and how many of you made mistake in this question. Incorrect of alkene formation, correct structure of this. Ozonolysis. Ozonolysis is very, very, very popular. Ozonolysis. Electrophilic substitution. Sania, this reaction. What is the product? In the following, if this react with a red hot iron tube, in number of sigma bond present in the product A, all of you solve this question and tell me answer. This is the last question of today, like this session. I want to hear some answer from everyone. मेरा 26%. आज भी इतना स्लो होकर है. Actually, this Odisha 2019 paper was really interesting. It was on the tougher side. All of you able to solve this question कि करना क्या है? What you have to do? प्रतिज्ञा. Anybody got answer? किसी का आंसर आया? जल्दी बताओ. Yes or no?
No,
No, sir.
Anvita, प्रतिज्ञा, सानिया. Now you know further process. This double bond shift here, this double bond shift here, this double bond shift here. So it will be the benzene ring. So if this bond shift here, this bond shift here, this bond shift here, and there were three CH3 molecules, correct? So now you have to calculate what is the number of sigma bond here. So six bond are present in the ring, three hydrogen, like six bond in the ring and six with the hydrogen or other molecule, three with the CH3 molecule, and each CH3 molecule have three bond further. So three CH3 will have nine bond further. What is the answer?
21.
Was it really difficult? Same molecule, same way. You have to focus on this, and CH3 is the side molecule. Correct. Now calculate single bond. Was it really difficult?
No, sir.
Should we do one more question? See, correct order of acidity. Sania, order of acidity. A. How? Alkyne have maximum acidic character, then alkene, then alkene, right? Maximum alkyne, then alkene, then alkene. In alkyne, which one will be more with less alkylated group? Why? Because this is electron donating group and it decreases acidic character. क्या सोच रही थी सानिया इतनी देर से? भारी सवाल था ये.
वो क्लास में ही नहीं.
वाह. So, yeah, guys, anybody have doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Direct NCERT
No.
question. See, this kind of question you get. Last reaction. प्रतिज्ञा, तुम हो क्लास में? ये भी नहीं. अन्विता, तुम बताओ. अन्विता, तुम हो क्लास में?
हाँ सर.
बताओ फिर.
सर OH आ जाएगा ना, ए सी के लाइक बीच वाले सी के ए ऑप्शन लाइक.
ऑप्शन तो है ही नहीं कोई, बस
नहीं ऑप्शन
बिना
नहीं,
ऑप्शन बताओ.
मतलब जो ए वाला वो है, मतलब ए इंटरमीडिएट, इसमें मतलब
हाँ.
सी से OH अटैच हो जाएगा, डबल बॉन्ड हो जाएगा.
Okay, so CH3, COH, double bond CH2. This is what you are
हाँ
saying.
आई थिंक यही होगा.
And what will be the product? Tautomerization. Tautomerization. What will be the product?
CO हो जाएगा ना।
Ketone. Enol form convert into ketone. And I told you that this is important. What will be the answer? C. One is enol and second is keto form. Any other question we have this type? Okay, this is enough. How do you feel, guys? Easy.
Yes, sir.
But remember, intentionally, I made difficult punishment this time. 5 minutes for each mistake.